Hello everyone, Ellie here, welcome back to my channel. Go ahead and grab a snack and a water for this video. It's about to get a little bit serious. By a little bit, I mean a lot. This has been something that's honestly been really irritating me recently, but this is just as a broad conversation, something that I wanted to, once again, I wanted to bring it to the SSO's community's attention because it seems like some people have forgotten that this is not okay to do. We're going to be talking about copying versus inspiration today because there are some people in the community that don't know the difference, and it's becoming very bothersome, and I understand lack of education, but also there's just pure ignorance with some people in the community. People who think they're not going to be caught, or people think that other people aren't going to notice, or that if they kiss up to people and they try to get on their good side, it's okay to do because they're quote unquote on good terms with them, or whatever delusion they might be thinking of. I am being shady here, and the shade is not without cause or without purpose. So there is purpose behind my shade. So sit under the tree, why don't you? Let's go over the definitions of inspiration versus copying. Inspiration is the process of taking an idea or concept and making it your own, while copying is the act of replicating something without adding original thought. A lot of people really do not understand the difference between the two, and I'm gonna go ahead and just start doing something because we're getting a little distracted over here. The horse is just doing a little bit too much, and I apologize if that might be distracting for you guys. I'll go ahead and start training. So yeah, when you're inspired by something, you can build, I'm just reading off of the internet. This is not my original speakage. You build on the original idea by adding your own unique perspective and creativity. Let me read that again, because it's going to go over some people's heads. You can build on the original idea by adding your own unique perspective and creativity. This can involve connecting your feelings to the original words or taking pieces from different sources and combining them in new ways. Some people in the community, and I'm going to be broad here, because if I'm too specific, I'm going to get a little too upset and I might name drop. So, some people in the community think that they are invisible to this, and that people are not noticing that they are copying other creators. They are not putting their original spin on things, such as websites, or items, or videos, video intros, video outros, video scripts, the way they talk, etc. You catch my drift, right? So, good golly, if you are not confident, oh man, I'm going to rant today. If you are not confident enough in yourself to have original thoughts or original personality, you need to get off the internet, take a break. Take a break, go find yourself, work on yourself. If you feel that the only way you can have a presence online is to replicate someone else's personality, content, videos, voice dialect, whatever it is, right? There's a million things I could say and add to this list. You seriously need to take a step back. I would say please take a break off the internet. It's not healthy for you to be here. You clearly don't have a sense of identity, and having a sense of identity is important, right? We're each unique in our own ways. We each have our own things that we bring to the world and things that we bring to the internet, whatever it may be, whatever your job is, whatever you do, whatever your hobbies are, etc. If you're not quite sure where you are in that world, you need to go find yourself, right? And I'm not saying that's going to be an overnight discovery, but what I'm saying is if you find yourself copying other people in order to get that redeeming sense of self-identity or whatever it is, that's wrong. Don't copy people, right? It's like that's textbook, preschool, kindergarten. Don't copy others, okay? Oh, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because there's been copying going around, and it is just boiling my blood. And the funny thing is they think people don't notice. They think people aren't aware. Oh, they're aware. We're just talking about the broad scheme of like, don't copy people. Literally have your own ideas. It's not that hard, okay? If you're inspired by somebody, wonderful. That's great. That's a good thing, right? Inspiration is how artists continue to create what they want to create. Build off of it. Don't directly copy and paste. Build off of it. Expand it. Take your own twist on it. Make it different. Make it thoroughly different from the original thing. That's right. That's fine if you want to have like the general like blueprint of it, but then Make it your own in some way that makes it unique to you. And a lot of people don't understand that concept, and it is frustrating. A lot of people who are adults don't understand that concept, and it's frustrating. I don't know why I'm running past Marley. Hey dude, let's do some training here. So basically, let's continue on my little spiel here. Copying, on the other hand, I'm still reading on from the internet, is when you replicate something exactly without any original thought or innovation. This can include copying someone's clothes, personal style, writing style, or business strategies. Copying can lead to your work being seen as diluted, ineffective, or unoriginal, and can be considered plagiarism. Yeah. Copying also applies, like, talking outside of SSO, copying also applies to, like, buying the same stuff as other people, or trying to be literally exactly like someone else because you know that they gained popularity from doing this and you want to do the same thing. So you're banking on the fact that, ooh, if I have the same setup, or if I have the same items, or if I do the same kind of style video or whatever, right? I could add a million things to this list. If I do this, that, and the other, that means people are going to like me because they like them for that. So if I do the same thing, then I'll gain that same popularity. No. The math ain't math in there. That's actually not really how it works, because you're going to get caught and people are going to call you out. So don't do that. Literally don't do that. That's a whole load of baloney, and it's going to be blatantly obvious that you're doing it. And I hope people do call you out if you do that, right? Like, if you are purposely blatantly copying somebody in order to try to get clout off them, go away. Like, go away. Log off. Delete the game, delete whatever you're doing. Like, bye. Go away. And then there's also the whole, like, some people think that if they kiss up to the people that they're copying, they can blend in and people won't notice that they're copying them because they're kissing up to them or whatever. A lot of people are so two-faced in this community. A lot of people hide behind facades of, oh, I'm so kind and I'm so nice and I've done nothing wrong and I've made mistakes in my past, but I've changed. Okay. The thing is, some people haven't changed at all. But they love to say that. They love it. They love it. They stick patches on their shoulder. They say, I've changed. And then they literally have not changed. Oh, I'm rabbit trailing. But basically, don't copy other people is what I'm trying to say. Do not copy other people. I know I'm being extremely shady in this video. I know I'm being extremely just blunt. But, like, this has to be blunt. This is a blunt conversation. This is a point blank, do not do it. Find your own original ideas, right? If there's a concept of, like, taking SSO, for example. If there's a concept of a video that you really like, or, like, a video idea or RP or whatever it is, great, you can do that. That's fine. But make it your own. What else happens in the story? How can you make your own personal twist on it that's unique to your storyline, or unique to your video style, or whatever it is, right? Change it up. You can still have the same concept, but you need to make it unique to you. Something that if we were to put the video side by side, or the website side by side, or whatever it is, right? There is a distinct, utter difference between the two. I say, oh yeah, this is the so-and-sos and that's so-and-sos. Like, there's a distinct divide between the two. If I look at two things and I'm like, they look like really similar, that's weird. Like, they look almost like carbon copies. There's an issue. There's clearly an issue, right? That means you didn't necessarily take inspiration, you copied. Because if they look incredibly similar to the point where I can't tell the difference between the two, there's an issue with that. Don't frickin' do it. Alright, is that all I wanted to say? I feel like I've rambled on a lot. I'm trying to think. Is there any other points I want to touch on? If you find that you are doing it, you're gonna get called out eventually. If not now, you're gonna get called out later on. If you see other people blatantly copying other people, call them out. Say something. Contact the creator that they're copying and say, hey, this is happening. If you want to talk to them directly, that's fine too. Like, obviously, like, what I'm saying is, like, don't be downright disrespectful to people, but don't be cookie cutter about it. Don't beat around the bush. Say, hey, I'm noticing that this is looking way too similar to this other person's. You could even go straight to the person that they're copying and be like, hey, I saw this video. It looks really similar to yours. Just wanted to let you know that this is happening. Obviously, be respectful. Don't, like, go in claws out on people if they're copying, but also don't beat around the bush. It's something that needs to be point blank, like, hey, you're doing this, stop. I guess that's all I wanted to say. Stop it, get some help. Like, please don't, like, literally stop. And if you see it happening, talk to the creator, talk to the other creator, whatever it is. Be respectful, but don't beat around the bush, right? This is stuff that, like, a lot of, like, for SSO YouTubers, like, some of this is people's jobs, like, and if their content is being copied, like, that's their job at risk, because, like, I shouldn't even have to explain it. It's what? Like, I don't know. For me, it's like common sense. But then you have other people in the community who literally either do not care, right? They think they're invincible and nobody's going to notice or nobody's going to catch them. And then you have people who like genuinely just don't understand the difference between the two. So I'm trying to be nice, but I'm also like, ugh, like this is so frustrating. I'm going to end the video here because I think I've said all I wanted to say. Don't copy people. Do not plagiarize. Be original. Stop trying to be like other people in order to get clout or think that you're besties with, which you're not. Literally stop. Fix it. Take a break off the internet if you're not sure how to fix it. Take a break. Bye. See you, you know? Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. If you want to continue the conversation about this topic down below in the comments, you are more than welcome to. Obviously, keep it respectful. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion and thoughts, but what I won't allow is any fighting or rude commentary in the comments. So let's be respectful. Let's appreciate other people's opinions. You don't have to agree with anybody, but we're going to be respectful in this household. So thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, be yourself. Bye!